Hi everyone, and thanks for being with me. Going to talk a little bit about Hunter Biden. I don't think anybody really really cares apart from people on Sky News and the right-wing media in particular, and right-wing politicians who would like to put the knife into the Democrats wherever possible. I know the people that watch my channel aren't too interested, I don't think, in American news, but the interesting thing is I am. And as a result of that, I'm going to talk about it, because I watch probably more United States news, a bit tired of it though, I hasten to add, because there seems to be so much being said about Donald Trump. I just wish they'd leave the man alone, not talk about him at all, but he keeps saying outlandish things which continually get reported. So I guess that's his stick. That's the thing he does that generates interest and keeps his image alive, because that's very important to the Donald. But this particular excerpt I have from Sky News I thought was fascinating because of the false equivalency that they brought in relation to Hillary Clinton and her email scandal, and that of Hunter Biden and the pending inquiry into Biden in the Congress. So I was interested in this because it is interesting what this particular woman had to say about the January the 6th issue. So this is what they said, and I find this interesting. If not, to be quite honest, a wee bit bewildering.
Evelyn, if you're in trouble, do you want Hunter Biden stepping up to defend you?
Sack the marketing team, honestly. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do. But it's unsurprising. Everything to do with the Bidens is just a circus. But look,
the thing is, anything. I don't know why it is that everything to do with the Bidens is a circus, given that everything to do with Donald Trump certainly is about the circus and the entertainment and the bizarre ideas that he has, and the fact that he's a fascist and now is citing people like Putin as someone who supports him, and that America's going down the gurgler under Biden, when in actual fact the complete opposite is happening. And I'm pretty confident to say that things will certainly deteriorate under Trump, because the man has no ideology, no brains, no temperament, apart from considering what is in his best interest and solely his best interest. But at the moment, the focus seems to be on Biden. So let's continue with what this woman, whom I do not know, what she has to say.
I guess what we're going to find out as a result of this is whether Biden is in that protected class. And I think that he is. I
think one could argue that Donald Trump's in this protective class. If anybody else had done what Donald Trump had and been charged for the same things that the 91 indictments in relation to him will indicate, I think that we could argue that if anybody else was in that situation, they'd be locked up, and probably for a very, very long time. So in a way, he has become the chosen person in terms of this class warfare that sits between the elite and the others, because he's definitely in that elite class, I would suggest.
Because, look at what happened with Hillary Clinton.
Oh, yeah,
she had private telecommunication devices. What happened to her? Absolutely nothing. It miraculously got destroyed. Nothing happened. What has Trump done? Trump told people, do not go and riot at the Capitol.
Oh, for God's sake. That was my point. My point was that here's this woman who clearly has no idea what happened on January the 6th, and that Trump did not say don't go and riot. In fact, he encouraged the event, and as a result of that, over 1,000 people have been charged and convicted in the United States because of the insurrection. So what is this woman talking about? And this is the thing that interests me about right-wing media, is that, number one, they don't understand the nuances of actually what happened. They don't understand or will not accept for 1 minute that Trump has done something as horrific as he has, which was gathering a large crowd and suggesting that they invade Congress on January the 6th. So to ignore that, I think, is stupidity. One can accept, perhaps, very lightly, the notion that he didn't say to them, go and knock down their doors, go and try and kill as many people as you can, and certainly don't try and hang Mike Pence. It could be argued he didn't say that, but there was many discussions that have become apparent since that certainly that was kind of his aim. His objective was clearly to stay in power. That itself is an insurrection. But these morons on Sky News don't seem to understand some of these smaller, unique little points. And also, with regard to Hillary Clinton, well, the FBI investigated her. They said that she'd done the wrong thing by having a whole host of what should have been secured information placed on her own private server. They've told her off for that, gave her a slap across the wrist, but decided that it was an issue which didn't need to be charged. That issue has been gone, forgotten, and pales into significance in terms of any of the things that Trump has done. And the other thing that I must say that really frustrates me is that Jared Kushner and Ivana Trump have committed a whole host of crimes in terms of benefiting from the positions that they held while in the White House. Yet, in terms of the money that they've gained, billions of dollars for Kushner, and a whole host of rights and privileges in relation to the goods that were being made by Ivanka in China. So, regardless of all of that, that stuff gets dismissed, is never talked about. But I can guarantee you that if that table was turned and we were looking at people within Biden's family, Hunter Biden, for example, then the Republicans would be right on it, as they have been here. But we don't hear anything about Ivanka and Jared and their misdeeds while they were in the White House. It's a bunch of hypocrisy, and it needs to be called out for what it is. Let me know what you think specifically about all of these issues in the comment area below. Subscribe, ring the bell, and stand by for further notifications. In the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and more importantly, be safe.